Hello, my name is Jeremy from Converse English, and I'd like to talk to you today a little bit about causative. This is a little bit of a strange type of grammar in many ways, as it has a lot in similarity with passive voice. It's one of those things that you may not start talking about or learning until much later on in your English studies, but actually you've probably used it already. Causative means you cause something to happen. So, for example, when was the last time you had your hair cut? Okay, maybe last week, maybe last month. So what did you do? You went to a hairdresser's, you sat there for 10 minutes, half an hour, while the person cut your hair. You then paid them and you left. This is the causative, to have your hair cut. You don't actually cut your hair yourself. There are many other things that we use this in. For example, in Poland, in the winter, you have your tires changed. Some people change them themselves, but most people go to a special place, a tire workshop, and they have their tires changed. So those are two of the most common ways you can use this. To have your car serviced is another one. To have your car repaired is another one. Okay? So these are all situations where you pay for something to happen. You don't actually do it yourself. So what do we need to remember about this? The structure's pretty simple. You have something done. Okay? So if you want to look over here, I've got a couple of examples. We can have our hair cut. Cut looks the same in second and third form, so maybe you can't see that this is actually the third form, okay? But if you, for example, think about something that's going to have an irregular verb form, okay? So, for example, to show, okay? Maybe you don't have time to show the client your work, so you have the project shown to the client, okay? So if we say, I've arranged to have the project shown to the client while I'm in Hong Kong, then this would be the third form of the verb, and you can see it quite clearly now, okay? So third form, so similar to the passive voice, but you are getting the action done. Now get is another way we can say this, to get something done. The difference being with get is that it's more spoken English, but it means exactly the same thing. I can get my hair cut. Yesterday I got my hair cut. I need to get my tires changed. Spoken English, exactly the same. However, if you're going to write something, if you're writing a letter or a formal report or something like that, then you stick with the have. You have something done. Okay? So that's the causative. It's not that complicated, but it's worth remembering. It's used a lot. Guaranteed, you've already used it in your English. You've talked about things you just didn't know they were in the causative. Okay? So, to have something done, to get something done, that's all for now. Thank you.